So friends, this is Bright here. Through this video, I am going to explain one of the important concepts in C programming language, the structure. So first of all, we are going to see what is a structure. So before starting structure, let me start with the array concept. A small overview about array. As we know that array represents a collection of similar data type. For example, a collection of marks where each and every value will be integer. We can say that an array of integer marks, or we can say that an array of float data, or we can say array of character data. So in the context of array, it represents a collection of similar data type. Imagine a scenario where we want to store different types of data under one name. Then array is not enough. We have to move ahead. That is where the structure concept comes. The structure represents a collection of different types of data. That is a definition. It is a group of different data types under a single name. Let us see what is the syntax of structure in C programming language. It starts with the keyword struct followed by the name of the structure. We can give any valid identifier. Even it can be one letter or a group of letters. So here I mentioned that the name of the structure is student. That is called tag name. So every structure must have a tag name, and here the tag name is student. Followed by we have to put a set of braces where the set bracket represents a collection of data, or we can say like that here it represents a collection of different types of data, and followed by the closing brace we have to put a semicolon, that is the end. Now how we can store different data types in structure, we are going to see that. For example, we want to represent the name of the student. For that we can create a character array like that. Then not only the character array for name, we want register number. For that we can go with integer register number, and we are going to use one more variable, gender. Here you can see that there are three different types. The first one is an array of characters. The second one is register number, which is an integer. The third one is a character. So three different data types under one name called student. It is very easy to understand. Now let us see how we can store data for name, register number, gender. Directly we cannot store the data. Let us see how it can be done. But before that, so once again you should know the student is the name of the structure, and inside the structure we have three variables, name, register number, gender. They are called members of the structure. And now we are going to see how we can declare a variable for this structure. The syntax is very simple. We should start with the keyword struct followed by what is the name of the structure, that is student, followed by the variable name. So S1 is a variable of type student, or we can say that the data type of S1 is student. And who has created student? We are only creating. So we can say that by using structure we can create user defined data type. To make it simple, if we want to store mark, we will say that integer mark, and there int is the data type, where int is a predefined data type. It is not a user defined data type. But here we can see the S1 is the variable and the student is type, and where the student is the name of the structure we have given. So we can say that the structure is a user defined data type. But when you are creating the student structure variable, don't stop with student S1. In C programming language, before typing the data type student, we should start with structure. So struct student S1. Let us see how we can store values in structure members. So first, the structure variable, and since name is an array, directly we cannot say that name is equal to bright. We have to use strcopy function, the string copy function. And here you can see that the name is prefixed by s1 dot. Now, as I explained in the previous slide, that name, race number, gender are members of the structure. So we have to access the members of the structure. Say that name is bright, gender is male, for example M, race number is 123. So we can do like this: the structure variable dot member name equal value. That is the syntax. So this is how to store values in the structure member. Now let us see a simple demonstration. So for that, I am going to use the NetBeans as my editor. So I am going to create a structure. The keyword is struct. Followed by the name which you would like to assign. So here I am typing with student. Open a set of braces and semicolon. Now we have to put the members inside. So the first member I am going to keep name, which is a character array. Let us say that 20 is the size. And we can keep some register number. So where we are going to store only numerical values. So I am keeping the data type as integer. And another one for gender, where we store only one letter. So I am going ahead with character. So the structure is created, and the next step is declare a structure variable. The syntax is, we should start with the keyword struct followed by the name of the structure. Now we can give what is the variable name. So S1 is a structure variable of type student. Now we are going to give values for the members of structure. Initialize the members of the structure variable S1. So first, for name we are going to try. For that, we have to use strcpy function, and to use strcpy function we have to include the string.h header file, and here the syntax goes like this: strcpy destination comma source. So it should come to name is the destination, and the value which I would like to store is bright. But now we have to say that this name belongs to which structure variable. So in a program we can have more structure variables, S1, S2. So we have to say that it belongs to S1. So S1 dot name. This is the syntax to access a structure member. So structure variable followed by dot operator followed by the name of the structure member. Now we are going to store something for a register number. For that, the structure variable dot race number equal to 120. Next, I am going to store for gender S1 dot gender equal to male. Since it is character, we have to put only within single quote. So one structure variable is created and we set up the values for its members. If we want to create more structure variable, we can do it. For that, struct student s2. So we are declaring another structure variable. Now we can initialize the values. Now when you are initializing like this, we can even change the order of accessing. For S1 we started with first name, then race number in the gender. Imagine that first you want to store race number. Then also we can do it. S2 dot race number equal to, for example, 234. Then I am going to access the string copy function for S2 dot name, for example Andrew. Then S2 dot gender character, so within single quote. In any order we can initialize it. We can see that for S1 first we accessed name and set up the value. Then race number, gender based on the order of structure. But the second one, we are not following any order, we can randomly initialize the values. So there is no restriction according to this format. Now we are going to display the values. Display the members of S1, the values we are going to store it. For that, printf can say that name is %s s1 dot name, and we can put one new line so that the next statement comes in the new line. Printf register number is here %d, then say that a new line is s1 dot register number. Then we can display the gender. Gender is %c /n s1 dot gender. So for S1 it is ready. Let us run and check it. And you can see everything is working as expected. Let us try for the second structure variable S2. Display the member details or members of S2. S2 values we are going to display. The same three printf statements I am going to copy and paste it, and here just modify to S2. Let us see the status, and you can see we are getting the expected output. So in this demonstration, we just discussed how to create a structure. You can see it starts with the keyword struct followed by some name. Followed by the name of the structure, we have to put a set of braces where we have to store the members for the structure. So here in this program we have three members: name, race number, gender. Then in the main method, we created a structure variable called S1, and the syntax is very simple. It should start with the keyword struct followed by the name of the structure, then variable name. Then we stored the values for S1's members. Next, we created another structure variable S2. There, through S2, we accessed the members' race number, name, and gender. And finally, we displayed the details of S1 and S2. Hope that you understood how to create structure and how to create structure variable and access their members. That's all. Thank you for watching this video.